Hi guys, so welcome and welcome back to my vlogs. This time we're going to do this beautiful hairdo. It has no extension, it's purely on natural 4C hair, and I think it came out really nice. So make sure that you stick around until the end. And we're also going to talk about one of the most common causes of hair loss that most women actually ignore. So before anything, women will actually blame genetics, they will blame ineffective hair products, they will even blame their stylist for not being able to grow their hair back, and unfortunately sometimes usually the hormones. So we're going to talk about why hormonal imbalances causes hair loss. We're also going to talk about the risks that actually predispose you as a woman to hormonal hair loss, and of course you're going to touch on very effective strategies on managing and combating hair loss in women. As a registered dietitian and a passionate stylist, I am very passionate in actually ensuring that we promote healthy hair habits, including nutrition, to ensure that we protect and we promote hair growth, hair length and volume without excessive manipulation or even damaging our hormones, which actually affects our fertility. And there's a movie that actually promotes this, and I like that movie. It's called Money in Black, I think. Yeah, it's on Netflix. So I think you should watch it so that you understand the dangers of all those issues that you're predisposing yourself to in the quest of chasing that straighter or removing your kinks and curls as an African woman. So when someone tells you that you might be experiencing hormonal hair loss, what do they actually mean? This is also called androgenic alopecia, or hormone-related shedding, that happens when hormonal fluctuations disrupt the hair growth cycle, leading to thinning at the crown or the templates, increased hair shedding, slow hair regrowth, and a receding hairline. So I slowed down here a bit to actually make you see how I grip and braid my nails. I actually don't think it's that painful, but I think because it was quite cold when we were doing this styling, that affected how much she was actually feeling it. But I usually try as much as I can to avoid follicle and strand manipulation when I am styling anyone, to avoid breakages, thinning, and even hair damage. So back to hormonal hair loss. What causes it? We have number one, polycystic ovarian syndrome, that is basically due to high androgen, what we call the male hormones, and this causes shrinkage in the hair follicles, causing thinning. And of course we have the postpartum hair loss that happens due to levels of estrogen dropping, and of course, as it is called postpartum, it happens after childbirth. This triggers temporary shedding that should actually go back to normal after the hormones have actually stabilized. After the 3 months, you're not supposed to be experiencing postpartum hair loss. If you experience hair loss after that, you're definitely struggling with deficiencies, and you should have a sit down with a registered dietitian to actually address the causes of your hair loss. And of course, the other thing, we also have thyroid imbalances, that is basically hyperthyroidism or hypothyroidism, basically what we call poor thyroid functions, and this disrupts hair growth, leading to brittle and thinning hair. And we have one thing that women actually underrate, that is basically the cortisol, commonly known as the stress hormone. And with chronic stress, you're going to have a condition that is called hypercortisolism, and this actually triggers degenerative aspects of the body sooner, and this causes shedding of the hair too soon, because like your body is in that state where it's like now on a continuous fight mode, there's no resting. And of course we also have the aspect of age, that is basically menopause and perimenopause, whereby it is characterized by levels of estrogen dropping and testosterone increases, and this makes our hair thinner and weaker, and this definitely predisposes you to hair loss. And of course the other one I'm going to talk about is insulin resistance. All these are conditions that are related to the hormones that actually cause you hair loss. So we also have insulin resistance that is linked to blood sugar imbalances, and this impacts hair follicle health, and this again affects hair growth and volume. So as a dietitian, it is very important for you, or for us to actually identify and categorize your loss if it's actually related to hair loss, because it can actually be an indication of one, nutrient deficiencies. So because poor hormonal balance actually affects absorption of certain nutrients like iron, biotin, zinc, and vitamin D that are all crucial for hair growth. We can also actually get to assess the levels of scalp inflammation and dandruff. And you also have permanent hair follicle miniaturization, that if left untreated, hair follicles can shrink permanently, making hair growth difficult. And there's also the aspect of emotional impact of hair loss that comes with a lot of stress, anxiety, and lower self-esteem, worsening hormonal imbalances. And this can actually trigger emotional eating or disorders in eating, and this will definitely affect your nutrition status. All these are some of the things that come with hormonal imbalances. So as a dietitian, it is very important that we talk about how to actually control your hormonal issues, to actually manage and prevent all this. So how can you combat hormonal hair loss naturally? The first thing, of course, is nutrition. What you eat directly impacts your hormonal health and, of course, hair growth. You should focus on protein and collagen-rich foods like eggs, fish, beans, and bone broth to strengthen your hair and promote hair growth. You should also check for omega-3 fatty acids that is found in flax seeds, walnuts, and fatty fish. They actually help reduce inflammation in the scalp, reducing itching and a lot of dandruff, and of course promoting scalp health and definitely hair health. We also have iron and zinc that is crucial for hair growth, that is found in spinach, pumpkin seeds, and lentils, and of course B vitamins and biotin, which cannot be ignored, that support keratin production, the shaft of the hair. This is found in whole grains, avocados, and nuts. And we also have adaptogenic herbs, or herbs that actually support hormonal health, like ashwagandha. I normally have issues pronouncing that name. We have maca powder. We also have wheatgrass that actually help to regulate cortisol and testosterone balance. They also help the body's metabolism, and this actually helps improve hormonal and liver functions. And it is also very important to consider adding something like wheatgrass to your diet. It is a powerhouse of chlorophyll, B vitamins, and ions that is essential for strong, healthy hair, and we have it in stock if you need it. Now that we have actually addressed the causes and the risks of hormonal imbalances on your hair, can you let me know what you think about when it comes to hair care products and hormonal hair loss? Is there anything like hair care products that actually support hormonal hair loss or actually support hormonal health? Yes, I think there is. Unfortunately, most store-bought hair products contain sulfates, paraben, and harsh chemicals that actually strip natural oils from your hair, and this worsens hair thinning. On top of that, they actually have impacts on your endocrine system, like the harsh chemicals, the excessive use of heat, and all these have a negative impact on your endocrine system. So it is very important that when you're choosing hair care products, you choose gentle, nutrient-rich formulas like our care range products. We have the clarifying organic sulfate-free shampoo that removes buildup without stripping the moisture. We have the moisturizing honey conditioner. This is a favorite. It strengthens and hydrates your fragile hair. And we also have my favorite, that is basically the Chebe hair growth butter, that is rich in natural oils, butters like coconut oil, castor oil, vitamin E, and it is enriched with the original Chebe powder from Chad that seals, moisturizes, and strengthens the hair, and this reduces breakages. These products don't just mask hair loss, they actually help you regrow your hair back, and they create an ideal environment for new growth. So this was the final look. I think my mousse looks really cute on it. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below.